Kansas versus Florida Atlantic at 6. Thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody sent that to me. I can't take credit. I don't know what any of that means. So my goal is to at least let y'all go see one of those sports, okay? That's my goal. Go see one of those sports. State of Tennessee.
Your own state of Tennessee calls Officer Keith Crosby.
I'll just step this way, stand on the sill, face the judge, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
I do.
Please have a seat and watch your step. And I need you to speak up for the benefit of the Mountain Court reporter. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Would you please state your name and spell it for the jury?
Keith Crosby. Keithcrosby.
And Officer Crosby, you don't have to speak directly into the microphone. As long as it's in the area, it's picking up, it's for the court reporter. Officer Crosby, where do you work?
Memphis Police Department, Appleton Farms Station.
How long have you been with the Memphis Police Department?
Approximately 21 years.
And what's your current job duty assignment?
Patrol officer.
What's a patrol officer do?
Patrol officer ride the neighborhoods, get dispatch calls throughout the community for assistance, whatever may need it.
So when someone calls, say for the police, emergency or non-emergency, are patrol officers the one who go out to the scene and figure out what's going on?
Yes.
I'd like to direct your attention back to February 2nd, 2022. Were you working with MPD then?
I was.
Where were you assigned to?
Appleton Farms Station.
And what was your job duty capacity?
A patrol officer, answer calls and dispatch and traffic violation.
What shift were you working at that time?
It's the midnight shift, calls the after shift.
Were you dispatched out to 8702 Lathbury?
Yes, I was.
Is that here in Memphis, Shelby County, Tennessee?
Yes.
Were you dispatched out there around 1:35-ish in the morning?
I was.
Do you recall what was the nature of the call, the reason for the call out?
The call was, I believe the parents called about threatening phone calls to their son.
Did you make the scene there, 8702 Lathbury?
Yes, I did.
You're requesting permission to pass a photograph to the witness?
Go ahead, please.
Officer Crosby, I passed you a photograph. Do you recognize that photograph?
I do.
What is it?
It's the photograph of the car, my car parked in the driveway of the house on Lathbury Cove.
So is that 8702 Lathbury that you responded to?
It is.
Your Honor, this time I ask that it be marked as exhibit number 136. Requesting permission to publish once marked.
Yes, sir.
Up on the TV screen, is that exhibit 136 a photograph of Lathbury residence?
Yes, this is the house, and this is my patrol figure. When I signed the Appleton Farms, I drove 8623.
So you said 8623. How can you tell that is the patrol vehicle you were driving?
Because it was assigned to me when I was out there at the station. I drove it for a couple of years.
Is there a number on it somewhere?
Yes, right here. You see it. It's 8623, and it's at the top.
Now, this photograph it appears to be taken after daylight, correct? Or during daylight hours?
Yes, sir.
When you responded there, was it still nighttime?
Yes, it was approximately 1:30 in the morning.
Okay. But you were on the scene there for a while?
Several hours, yes.
Going back to once you arrived there at 8702 Ladberry, what did you do?
Once I arrived, I walked up to the door. Right here, and you can't really see because of the garage. But I walked to the door, and Brandon opened the door. Well, somebody opened the door, and I encountered Brandon and his parents and a female teacher.
So there are 4 people there at the residence?
Yes.
Is that Brandon Isabelle?
Yes, it is.
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
I do.
Could you please point him out and identify him by something he's wearing?
With the glasses and the blue shirt on.
This time, ask the record reflect that witnesses identify the defendant.
Yes, sir.
What happened? Well, let me back up first. Were you able to determine who's the one who had called for police?
One of his parents had called. I believe it was his mom, and it was concerned because he was receiving threatening phone calls.
You mentioned
Messages.
that you made contact with Brandon Isabelle.
Yes.
Describe that contact. How did it start?
It was verbal, and he was explaining to me and my partner that he was receiving threatening phone calls and messages from the family members, the brothers of his ex-girlfriend at the time.
Is that Danielle Hoyle?
Yes.
The ex-girlfriend you're referring to?
Right.
When he was talking about receiving threatening messages and phone calls, did he have a phone with him?
Yeah, he had a cell phone with him. He actually handed it to me and let me see it. I can't recall exactly what the message had said. So at that time, I told my partner, because we had conversed a little bit, and from what he was saying to me, I was like, something was a bit off here. So I told my partner that I would be back. So
You mentioned that something was a little off. What made you feel that way?
the way he was explaining the story to me, and the female was missing, and he had told me they had found her car. So I was gonna go make a phone call to communications,
In communications, who's that?
the dispatcher.
So did you then go make a phone call to communications?
Yes, but before I made the phone call, I asked him what was her name, last name, and my partner, he tried to pull it up. So we couldn't pull it up, so we knew that maybe the spelling or something might have been off.
And her
So-
name, is that Danielle Hoyle?
Yes.
What did you do next after you realized the spelling may have been off and you couldn't get it pulled up in y'all's, was it your PDAs?
Yes, so I was about right here, my partner was up here. So I walked back down to my patrol vehicle somewhere in this area. But at the time, it was like dark because it was no light. The lighting were out in this area. So as I opened my car door up, something had started me and I turned around. So when I turned around, it was an older gentleman. And he said to me, he said, I want to know what my daughter is.
Whoa. Pause. When she objects, we stop talking. Give me a
Okay, I
second.
didn't hear her.
Objection to hearsay?
Your Honor, if I may lay a foundation first and then revisit the objection.
Okay. So for now, I'm going to sustain the objection
Yes, Your
while you
Honor.
try to cure and lay your foundation
Yes,
for
Your
the
Honor.
next series of questions.
Yes, Your Honor, absolutely.
Go ahead. Thank you, sir.
Officer Crosby, you mentioned that a male approached you. Can you
Yes.
describe what that male looked like?
He was an older gentleman. He was taller than me, and his hair was kind of thick. And
What was his demeanor?
shocked. He had tears in his eyes when I saw him. So when I told him to step back, I noticed it was like several other people with him, and that's when he informed me that he was looking for his daughter. So I told him, I said, "Hey, step back. I just got here. I'm trying to find out what's going on." So when I learned that information, I said, "Well, give me her name and date of birth." So
Were you able to obtain a name and date of birth for the person that they were looking for?
yes, from him and a lady that may have been her mom, from both of them.
Whose name did you learn that they were looking for?
Miss Howard.
What did you do next?
So after I got that information, I told them just hold on. I walked off and I called communications, and I asked the dispatcher. I said, "Hey, is anybody working a missing person case or anything in the city with Miss Howard?" I gave her the name and date of birth, and I could hear her in the background typing, and she was like,
Objection to hearsay.
And she was like,
He was about to say what his dispatch had told him.
You can't testify about what someone told you
Okay,
without us getting a stream of objection.
okay.
Without saying, may I continue, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Please.
Without saying,
Sustain, please, go ahead.
without saying what was said to you,
Mhm.
did you have a conversation with the communications person?
I did. So after I learned.
What did you, and so after talking with the communications person, what did you come to understand the situation to be?
It was very serious in nature, so I had the dispatcher to start me some more cars, and those family members on scene, I had got them out of there.
Did you learn this, whether there was an ongoing investigation involving Danielle Boyle?
I did.
What was the nature of that investigation?
A homicide.
Specifically, were there any particular factors surrounding that homicide that you learned?
Yes.
Moving forward, what did you do next after you learned that there was an active homicide investigation?
I informed my supervisor and told him what I had. So he called the Federal Response Bureau, and that's when he had learned that they was looking for Mr. Brandon.
What did you do after learning that Mr. Brandon Isabelle was potentially a person of interest at this point? Is that fair to say?
Yes, at that time, Brandon was taken to the patrol vehicle and detained, and he had a cell phone with him, which we separated and put it in the front of the car.
Why do you do that? Why do you separate a person from their cell phone before you put them in the back of the vehicle?
Well, it's for several reasons. One is to preserve evidence, or you don't want them to make any contact, call anybody, things of that nature.
What's the concern with them calling anybody?
You can call, get a story together, or you can call somebody, come harm somebody. It's both safety and preserve.
You mentioned there were also some other people on the scene.
Yes.
Was anybody else detained at that time?
Yes, a young lady that was with him, Ariel,
Artisha Stewart,
yes, Artisha.
did she have a phone on her as well?
Yes, she also had a phone, and she was detained and put in the other patrol vehicle, and also her phone was separated from her.
So both Brandon Isabelle and Artisha Stewart at that point were in separate vehicles,
Yes,
and both had their phones separated from them.
Yes,
Where did y'all put the phones?
in the front of the patrol car, on the inside.
And in the patrol car, is there any type of barrier that prevents
Yes,
someone in the back getting
yes,
to the
the
front?
partition that separate the passengers from the rear.
Like what you would typically think of in a patrol vehicle?
Yes, the cage. Mhm.
After that, did you stay on the scene for longer?
Yes, still with daylight.
Did you have any more communications or interaction, without talking about what anybody said, did you have any more interactions with Brandon Isabelle's parents?
I did.
At some point in time, did you come to find out that there were Ring cameras
Yes, I
at the
did.
residence? How did you come to find out there were Ring cameras?
His mom, she was briefly talking about it, and she volunteered to let me look at it. She had handed me the phone, and I scrubbed through the phone for maybe about 20 minutes or so.
Did you see where the Ring cameras were located?
Yes, one on the front door and one near the garage, on the garage right in here in this area, and the other on the front door.
So you mentioned you spoke with them and they gave you verbal consent to look at the cameras on their phone?
Yes,
Did you then look at the cameras on their phone?
I did.
About how long do you think you spent going through the Ring camera footage?
20 minutes or more.
Specifically, what day were you looking at?
That day and the day before.
February 1st and 2nd of 2022?
Yes.
While you were looking through that Ring camera footage, did you notice anything of interest to you?
Yes, I did.
You are requesting permission to approach past the witness and envelope with a flash drive.
Go ahead, please.
Officer Crosby, I passed you an envelope. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the flash drive to the video to an 8702 BlackBerry.
Is that the ring camera video?
Yes, it is.
How do you recognize that?
This is my writing on the front of it.
Okay.
In my initials.
And what's inside there?
The flash drive.
Can you open it up and take a look, please? Do you recognize that flash drive?
Yes, it's my initials on this side.
Did you watch the videos on that flash drive?
I did.
Are they a fair and accurate depiction of the video that you reviewed on the ring camera footage from that night?
Yes.
On the phones of Brandon Isabelle's parents?
Yes, it is.
This time, asked that be marked as Exhibit 137. Requesting permission to pass another photograph to the witness. Officer Crosby, I passed you a photograph. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's a photograph of Brandon coming home.
Is that a still frame photograph from the ring footage?
It is.
Is it a fair and accurate depiction of a single frame from that video?
It is.
Your Honor, this time it has to be marked as Exhibit 138. And then I'll have one more thing to pass to the witness. Officer Crosby, I passed you a collection of 2 photographs. Do you recognize them?
Yes, these are both still shots from the video.
And is that a still shot from the video at 10:29 p.m.?
Yes, it is.
And is that a fair and accurate depiction of the single frames from that video of that time?
Yes.
Here, this time I asked that it be marked as collective exhibit 139, 2 photographs. And then Your Honor, be requesting permission to publish the previously
Go ahead, please.
answered items. Officer Crosby, what's occurring in this video?
This video was Brandon coming home, I believe, at 10:24 p.m. when he exited the vehicle.
And moving on to the next one, I'm sorry, was that at 7:58 p.m.? Was that 7:58 p.m., this video? Is there a timestamp in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yes.
Can you read it from there?
I can't read it from here.
You're requesting permission for the witness to step down to get
Would you
closer.
like to get closer, sir?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's the timestamp on that video?
Oh, it's 19:59 hours,
So converting that into regular 12 hours, what's that?
7:59 p.m.
Go to the second video. This is a video at 8:05 p.m.
Yes.
Now, going back to the very beginning, what do you see in the very top right quarter of the video?
You can see the white vehicle that Brandon was in leaving the residence.
So in the previous video at 7:58, he was arriving at the residence, correct?
Right.
And in this video, at 8:05 p.m., he's pulling off.
Yes.
Now going to the third video. This one's at 10:24 p.m., correct?
Yes, it is.
And who's that getting out of the vehicle?
It's Brandon getting out of the vehicle,
Where's he going?
back inside the residence.
Now, going back, well, we'll just let the video play through. Now publishing Exhibit 138. Is this the still shot from the video that we just watched?
Yes.
And what do we see in this still shot?
Brandon appeared to be exiting the vehicle.
And this is at 10:24 p.m., correct?
Correct.
On February 1st, 2022.
Yes.
What is he wearing?
He's wearing an athletic top, navy blue and dark blue, some type of dark athletic pants, and black and white slides, commonly known as Adidas. That's their signature.
How do you recognize them as possibly being Adidas slides?
My son he wear those all the time.
Moving forward to the fourth video on the flash drive. Starting from the beginning. Is this the video from 10:29 p.m.
Yes.
on February 1st, 2022?
Yes.
What are we seeing here?
Brandon returning to the vehicle.
And what's different,
I noticed
if anything?
this time you can see a white shirt, then the navy blue athletic top. Appear to be the same pants. He's carrying a blue bag this time. And also this time he's not wearing slides, he's wearing some color Crocs.
What's he doing now?
Getting into the vehicle, getting ready to leave.
What's going on now?
He's bagging out to the driveway, leaving.
Now putting on the screen was collective exhibit 139. This is photograph 1. of the collective exhibit. What are we seeing in this photograph?
This was Brandon returning a couple minutes later. Like I said, he doesn't have the athletic top on this time. White shirt, he's carrying a blue bag. Appear to have the same pants on, but this time a different type of shoes, which are coming the Crocs.
And what about this photograph, the second photograph in collective exhibit 139?
It's getting ready to get into the vehicle.
Now, when you saw Brandon Isabelle in the early morning hours of February 2nd, 2022, what was he wearing to your recollection?
He was wearing a white shirt, and I believe those dark pants, but I can't remember the shoes.
But the shirt, you do remember he was wearing a white shirt?
Yes.
Seal pass witness.
No questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You may sit down.
State call Lieutenant Jennifer Robinson.
Lieutenant Robinson, come forward. Watch your step. Stand right here, face down, and raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Please have a seat and watch your step.
Good afternoon, Lieutenant.
Good afternoon.
You could please state your name and spell it for the court reporter and the
Jennifer Robinson, Jennifer, Robinson.
Are you captain now?
No, I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, okay. You work at Memphis Police Department, correct?
Yes, sir.
How long have you worked there?
28 and a half years.
What were your what's your assignment now?
Now I'm back in uniform patrol over one of the midnight shifts at Front Station, which is
Okay.
in Midtown.
What time did you get off work last night?
But last night I didn't have to go to work. Tonight I go in
Okay.
at 9 p.m.
What were you assigned to back on February 2nd of 2022?
Back then I worked in homicide.
Okay. How long have you been working in homicide back then?
What year did you say?
2022, February 2nd.
Okay, I went there April of 2021.
Okay. Do you remember getting a call to perform some tasks on a homicide involving Danielle Boyle and Kennedy Boyle as victims?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we talked a little bit, you went out to a couple places to retrieve some video, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember where that was specifically?
Well, the first place I went to was Mr. Isabel's parents' house
Okay.
in Cordova. And
Did
then,
you just-
I'm sorry.
No, you did.
And then later we went to a Walgreens here in Memphis.
And you helped retrieve, we've seen video from both those locations. Were you assisting in retrieving that video and reviewing it?
Yes, sir.
But what I really want to talk to you about was what you were doing back here where's the homicide office?
Oh, 170 North Main.
Okay. Tell the jury about what was going on February 2nd at 170 North Main as it pertains to the investigation of the homicides.
Well, once Mr. Isabelle was taken from his parents' house down to the office at 170 North Main, two of my partners went in and started interviewing him regarding the incident that had taken place. So I was doing various tasks at my desk while they were doing the interview.
As they're interviewing him, are they asking you to do things, confirm things, or that sort of stuff?
Well, yes, it's more of an interactive, and when they receive information, they'll relay it to us so that we can assist in progressing the investigation forward.
And as you recall, what was one of the main things that you guys were concerned about when you were at 170 investigating this case?
Finding the baby.
Okay. Did at some point you get some information, you and your team, get some information about where the baby might be?
Yes, we were told that he took the baby in the car seat and placed it down by the river.
Okay. What did you guys do when you learned that information?
We got in the car and went straight down there.
Was it mostly just at this point, just the homicide team?
Yes, I thought it was. It was just our team. Like the other team had come to work as well, because now it was daytime. I started this at like 2 o'clock in the morning. But by the time it was daytime, the other homicide team had come in. So when we got that information, we immediately got to the cars and went on down there, because it was supposed to be near that park.
Okay.
The park that's right there at the river. So we went down there, parked, got out, and just started walking around looking. And while we were doing that, a whole bunch of MPD marked units showed up. They all had the blue lights and sirens on. So I guess the information that got out, you know, and we needed more assistance, because it's a big area if you're on foot.
Okay. And what were you hoping to find when you went down there? Did you have an honest hope that you would find something?
Yes, I hoped that we would find the baby sitting in the car seat.
Okay. What did you, if you could describe what it looked like down there, what it was like when you went down there looking for baby Campbell?
Well, before that, I had only gone to that little park. So you park and you walk around. It's a parking lot. It's got little walking trails and grass. But when he said he put it down by the river, that's when I had to go down, a part I'd never been before. I mean, it's got a lot of rocks down there. I mean, rocks bigger than my head. Gravel, mud, overgrown stuff, trash, debris. It's not safe at all to be down there walking around.
What was like the coloring and what was the area like that morning?
Well, although it was daytime, it was severely overcast, so it was real gloomy looking and gray. And then the area down there, everything's either brown or gray, and the rocks are gray. And it was raining and windy and cold. And so the rocks are slippery, and the mud, you don't know if it's like ground or if you're gonna step in it, just goes, get hurt down there.
And something caught your eye.
Oh yeah, well of course we were looking for the baby, and then there was just so much trash and debris down there. But after a while, I don't even know how long I was down there, because there's little, I don't know what you might call them, inlets, like once you stop at the park part, then there's a boat ramp, and then there's more trash, debris, trees, overgrowth, and then there's another kind of boat ramp that's more overgrown, and then when you keep on walking around, it's like a little inlet. Like you would think the river would just go like this, but no, there's like a little inlet where you can walk back there and just find all kinds of stuff, I guess. But I found the little baby hat.
And what about it stood out to you?
Well, it was just sitting right on top of the overgrowth and debris, and it wasn't grass, but it's like weeds that are dead.
I'm going to put up what's been previously been marked, I believe is exhibit 4 or 95. And you indicated that its brightness and cleanness kind of stuck out to you?
Yes, because it was like in pristine order. And it's just a stark contrast to everything else that you see down there. How everything is dead, like the leaves are dead, the grass is dead.
Was there anything sitting on top of it when you saw it?
No.
You were the first person that found it, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that's the way it was when you found it, correct?
Yes.
When you found it, what did you think? And what did you do?
I thought we're not going to find the baby. We're not going to find it. I'm sorry.
Okay. And the process at that point is to do what? You call someone to tag the photograph and tag it?
Yeah. As you can imagine, that was terrible. So I was telling the people that were around me, because we were just fanning out, just wandering everywhere, just looking. And then I stayed by it and tried to get my lieutenant's attention. He was up near in the parking lot area, and of course he didn't understand what I was trying to say, because how do you say something like that? So I believe I called him on the phone, and I just stayed there for a while.
Okay.
It was terrible.
And this information, your find, what you found out there on that boat ramp, did you relay that to Sergeant Boyd and Winbush, or was it related to them?
It was related to them. I didn't tell them.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions for today.
Thank you so much. Please sit down.
Thank you.
During the state calls Officer LaKendis Cole.
Officer Cole, come forward. Watch your step. Stand right here, face your honor, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please have a seat.
Would you please state and spell your name for the jury?
LaKendis Cole, Lakendus, Cole, Cole.
And where are you employed?
Memphis Police Department,
And where are you assigned?
Crime Scene Investigation Unit,
How long have you been with Crime Scene?
about 5 years.
I want to take you back to February 2nd of 2022. Were you called out to assist at various crime scenes during the homicide investigation of Danielle Hoyle and Kennedy Hoyle?
Yes,
Did you initially go to the scene at Levi and Sedgwick Road?
yes, I did.
I'm going to hand you a stack of photographs. You take a look at those and see if you recognize them.
Yes, I do.
Are those photographs that you took in the early morning of February 2nd, 2022 at Levi and Sedgwick?
Yes.
I'm going to ask that those be entered as the next exhibits, numbered sequentially, starting with 140. May I have permission to publish?
Go ahead, please.
For the record, we are looking at Exhibit 140. Officer Cole, can you describe for the jury what we're seeing here?
This is a sketch measurement of the scene.
And I'm seeing various numbers on here. What do those indicate?
Those numbers represent placards on the signal.
And is that how you mark, for a better term, things of interest
Yes.
to your investigation? Right. I'll show you what's previously been entered as Exhibit 1. Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
And what are we seeing here?
That's a gray Chevy Cruze located on Levi Road.
And going to what's previously been entered as Exhibit 3. What do we see here?
That's the same gray Chevy Cruze facing west in the eastbound lane of Levi Road.
And Exhibit 4.
That would be the passenger side of the Chevy Cruze.
Exhibit 5.
This would be the driver's side of the Chevy Cruze. The front driver glass busted out, and there appears to be a bullet defect, a possible bullet defect on the driver's side door.
Okay, and we've moved to Exhibit 141. Is this a closer look at that driver's side window?
Yes.
And you said a possible bullet defect. Are we talking about this area right here? And this has previously been entered as Exhibit 14. What are we seeing here?
This would be the driver, inside of the driver seat. Photograph of window glass and possible blood on the seat, driver's seat.
Are you talking about this right here?
Yes.
And now we're looking at Exhibit 8. What are we seeing here?
This is a female black victim laying face down on the ground on the south side of Levi. Her head is facing south and feet facing north.
To be clear. These are feet right here,
Yes,
and then she's facing that way.
yes.
And Exhibit 8.
We've got a closer up photo of the female victim wearing a black jacket, black shirt, and black gray sweatpants or pants.
And this up here, is that water?
Yes.
And now we're looking at Exhibit 142. What are we seeing here?
All the way to the left of the screen, number 1 placard. Yes,
Right here?
yes. That's the female victim. Head facing south, feet facing north. Black clothing with orange shoes. And we've got placard number 2, which is the Chevy Cruze, just north of the victim. The vehicle is facing west
All right.
in the eastbound lane. And also we've got placard number 3 and 10, those will be shell casings.
Okay, and now we are looking at Exhibit 143. What is this showing?
It's a different angle. The the same female victim lying on the ground, and Chevy Cruze just north of the victim.
And 144. What are we seeing along here?
Those are placards representing different various shell casings on the scene.
And what is this right here?
That's the gray Chevy Cruze.
So these are across the street from the Chevy Cruze?
Yes.
And then see some additional placards. Looks like maybe 12 and 13. And what are those showing us?
Those are 12 and 13 are shell casings. And you also have glass near, yeah,
Is it
yes,
right there?
your pocket 12.
Okay. And going back to the diagram, .140, where on here are we seeing placard 12 and 13?
Placard 12 and 13 is going to be in front of the vehicle, west of the vehicle.
And which direction is the vehicle facing?
The vehicle is facing west.
So, to be clear, for those of us directionally challenged, we're facing where 12 and 13 are?
Yes.
Right. And what are we seeing in this photograph?
It's a different angle of the placard 12 and 13 and the auto glass.
And for the record, that's exhibit 146. Now, Officer Cole, when you were on the scene, did you collect some tangible items?
Yes, yes I did.
I am going to hand you an envelope and see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that item?
Up here?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, the envelope that you were handed.
Yes.
And what is that?
These are different various shell casings I collected on the scene.
And to be clear, would you take a look inside the envelope? Now, each shell casing that you collected, did you give it an individual number?
Yes.
And could you let us know what numbers those shell casings correspond with? Yes.
All right, evidence placard number 3.
And if we could just hold off one moment. Okay, so what range of the shell casings does that envelope contain, the big one?
These will be placards 3 through 11.
All right. Your Honor, I'd ask that that be the next exhibit. So Officer Cole, starting with shell casing 3, if you'll look in the envelope, can you show us shell casing number 3 and tell us what that is? And do you write a report when you're collecting these items?
Yes,
Do you remember off the top of your head every single shell casing?
I don't.
Do you have your report with you?
Yes, I do.
Would that refresh your memory?
Yes.
What is shell casing number 3?
My 3-wheel unknown shell casing.
All right? And would you, and if you could just hold that up. All right. And then what about number 4? And what is that?
Put down the unknown shell casing.
All right, and number 4?
4.
I'm sorry, we just did number 4. Number 5.
Same unknown shell casing.
And number 6?
Number 6, number 40 caliber shell casing.
Great. And number 7?
Same unknown shell casing.
Number 8?
.40 caliber shell casing.
Number 9?
We have WMA-17 shell casing.
Number 10?
Number 10, .40 caliber shell casing.
And number 11?
.9mm shell casing.
And officer, can you tell the brand of that shell casing? The 9mm, number 11.
MXT.
Now, Are all of those shell casings 3 through 11 labeled on your diagram?
Yes, it is.
And so, looks like 3, 10, 14, and 11. Is that behind the Chevy Cruze?
Yes.
Okay. And then you have on the opposite side of the street, it looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Is that the additional shell casings?
Yes.
All right. Now, you identified a few of those as unknown. Why is that?
Because we positively knew what type of shell casing it was,
And why wouldn't you be able to identify it?
of the markings.
All right. So there just wasn't enough to identify it?
Yes.
And then I'm going to hand you another item, see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that item?
Yes, I do.
And are those shell casings corresponding to placards 12 and 13?
Yes.
All right, ask that those be the next exhibit. Now, officer, would you take a look at those shell casings? What caliber are they?
Both of these are 9mm shell casings.
And would you take a look at each shell casing? Okay, which one are you looking at right now?
This is number 12, evidence placard number 12.
All right, and can you tell the brand of number 12?
Brand's gonna be Hornady.
All right. And would you take a look at number 13 as well? And can you see the brand on that one?
It's also Hornady.
And to be clear, that 9mm Hornady casing, the two of those are up here 12 and 13 in front of the Chevy Cruze
Yes, in front of the vehicle.
with some glass.
Yes.
And is that showing what we just discussed, 12 and 13?
Yes.
And for the record, that's Exhibit 146. And Exhibit 147. Is this a close-up of one of those 9mm round or shell casings
Yes, it is.
that are placarded 12 and 13?
Yes.
And what's that brand in the photograph?
Hornady.
Now, Officer Cole, what were the conditions like that night on Lever and Sedgwick?
The area is very dark. It was rainy that night, and cold.
Now, when you were processing the scene, did you have any idea whether any of those shell casings had anything to do with this case?
No.
Did you collect them out of an abundance of caution?
Yes.
Were you tasked with processing the Chevy Cruze on the scene?
No.
Did you search the Chevy Cruze on the scene?
No,
Did you photograph the interior of the Chevy Cruze on the scene in detail?
no, I didn't.
And why is that?
Because we would, as crime scene unit, we would tow that vehicle to the tunnel, and the vehicle will be processed in a controlled environment.
And just for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what's the tunnel?
A tunnel is the area that we have, that we take vehicles or evidence, kind of like a big garage, in a controlled environment, and we process process the evidence there.
All right. Now, you also made the scene at 5061 Stacy Road, is that right?
Yes.
And I'm going to hand you a stack of photographs and see if you recognize them.
Yes, I do.
Do you recognize?
Yes.
And were those photographs that you took both, at 5061 Stacy Road?
Yes.
Ask that those be entered as the next exhibits.
All right, so I've been asked to ask you to specify the exhibit numbers for the record.
Yes, Your Honor. And Judge, it would start with exhibit 149.
No. That's where we're having problems. We have 149 as the last shell casing. I think somewhere around 141, 148 may have been a hiccup.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge, this actually should start with 150. The first set of casing should be 148, and the second set of casing should be 149. And this should start with 150. I can go through individually, Your Honor.
As long as we're all on the same page. Because all this stuff goes back with the jury.
May I have permission to publish?
Exhibit 150.
Judge, I'll be showing him some exhibits that have already been entered.
Okay. So we just don't know what we're doing with 150?
believe so. Okay. Officer Cole, this has previously been entered as Exhibit 67. What are we seeing in this photograph?
This is 5061 Stacy.
And previously entered Exhibit 68. What are we seeing here?
Placard number 1, a white Chevy Malibu.
And were you tasked with searching that Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
And what are we seeing in this photograph?
This would be placard number 2, which will be the black and white Adidas slides inside the trunk.
And for the record, this is Exhibit 151. And what are we seeing in this photograph, which has previously been entered as Exhibit 69?
This will be a closer up photograph of black and white Adidas slides.
And did you note anything when you were looking at those slides?
There was possible blood on the left slide.
And now we are looking at what's previously been entered as Exhibit 70. What are we seeing in this photograph?
Placard number 3, which is a black gun holster located in the center console.
And are we still in the white Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
And we're looking at what's previously been entered as Exhibit 71. What are we seeing in this photograph?
Placard number 4. It'll be a loaded magazine located in the center console.
To be clear, we're still in the Chevy Malibu, is that correct?
Yes. Sorry, the white Chevy Malibu.
And this is Exhibit 152. What are we seeing in this exhibit?
It'll be that same loaded magazine from the center console. It's going to be a 9mm magazine.
And that was placard number 4, is that correct?
Yes, placard number 4.
And now we're looking at photograph previously entered Exhibit 73. What are we seeing in this photograph?
Placard number 6 is going to be a pair of black gloves located on the front passenger seat.
And previously entered Exhibit 74. Are we seeing a closer view?
Yes, a closer view of that same placard. A pair of black gloves. Also, there's a piece of like shrubbery on the right glove.
Are you talking about this right here?
Yes.
And Exhibit 153. What is that a photograph of?
This is a photograph of the inside of the white Chevy Malibu.
Now, is there an ID in there?
Yes, there was an ID hanging from the River Mirror,
And whose ID does that say it is?
Brandon Isabelle.
And Exhibit 154? What are we seeing here?
That would be the front of the white Chevy Malibu.
And what are we seeing in this photograph?
That would be the driver's side of the white Chevy Malibu.
And for the record, that is Exhibit 155. Now, Officer Cole, when you were going through the white Chevy Malibu, did you actually collect some tangible items?
Yes.
And actually, let's keep our exhibits straight. Let's go to the next photograph, which is Exhibit 150. What is that a photograph of?
Photograph of the address?
And that's 5061 Stacy?
Yes.
And did you actually, pursuant to a search warrant, go into the house at 5061 Stacy?
Yes, I did.
And we're looking at Exhibit 156. What are we seeing?
It's placard number 7.
And what is it marking?
Orange. Round box.
And is this under a bed?
Yes, under the bed.
Okay. And did the mattress have to be lifted up to see all this?
Yes.
And then we're looking at Exhibit 157. And is this a close-up of placard 7?
Yes.
And is that marking the orange box here we
Yes,
see?
marking the orange 40 caliber ammo box.
Okay. And Exhibit 158, what is that a photograph of?
That is a box, 40 caliber Smith & Wesson gun box.
And was that found under the bed as well?
Yes.
And Exhibit 159, what are we seeing in this photograph?
That's placard number 8 of that same box, open.
So to be clear, that's the Smith & Wesson 40 caliber gun box?
Yes.
Was there any gun inside?
No, it wasn't.
Now, amongst these two areas, we have the car and the house. Did you collect tangible evidence?
Yes.
I'm going to hand you some items and see if you recognize them. Do you recognize that item?
Yes.
And what is that?
These are the black and white Adidas slides.
And to be clear, where were those located?
These are located in the trunk of the white Chevy Malibu.
I'm going to ask that that be the next exhibit, Exhibit 160. Hand you another item. Let's see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that item?
Yes,
And what is that?
this is the black gun holster.
And is that the holster that you collected from the center console of the white Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
All right, ask that that be entered as Exhibit 161. And then I'm going to hand you another item. See if you recognize it. Do you recognize that item?
Yes.
And what is that?
These are a pair of black gloves.
And are those the black gloves that you located and photographed inside the front passenger seat of the white Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
I'm going to ask that that be Exhibit 162. Now, Officer Cole, could you take a look at Exhibit 160, the Adidas slides? And could you open that for us?
This was the left slide.
Your Honor, may he step down and show the jury?
Go ahead, please.
Thank you, officer. And you can put that back. And is there a second bag in there?
Yes.
You can open that up and just hold it up.
With your right slide.
Thank you, officer. And you can put that back. Thank you. And then if you could take the holster, Exhibit 161. And if you could take that out of the envelope and show it to the jury. And that's the holster that you found in the Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
All right, thank you. And then Exhibit 162, the gloves. Could you please show those to the jury? white glove, are we seeing that little brown piece of plant life?
Yes.
You can put those back. Thank you. Officer Cole, I'm gonna pass you an exhibit that was entered as Exhibit 36 for ID only. And see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that item?
Yes.
And what is that?
It's just a black magazine
And
Found.
is- I'm sorry, go ahead.
found in the center console.
Of the white Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
All right, ask that Exhibit 36 be moved into evidence at this time. And Officer Cole, if you could take that out of the envelope, please. And would you take a look at, well, first off, is that a loaded magazine?
Yes.
Would you take a look at one of the live rounds and tell us who the manufacturer is?
Can't take one.
Yes.
It's the Hornady,
And what caliber?
9mm.
Thank you, officer. You can put it back in the envelope. Now, did you go to a third crime scene?
Yes.
Was that at 8702 Blackberry?
Yes, I did.
And is that in the Cordova area?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to hand you a stack of photographs. If you could keep them in the same order. These would start number 163. Do you recognize those photographs?
Yes.
And are those photographs that you took at 8702 Blackberry?
Yes, it is.
All right, ask that those photographs be entered as the next exhibit, starting with 163.
Go ahead, please.
And we're starting with Exhibit 163. What are we seeing here, Officer Cole?
This is the address, 702 Blackberry.
And Exhibit 164, what are we seeing here?
This will be placard number 1, the grayish Kia Soul parking driveway.
And 165, what are we seeing here?
This is just inside in the breezeway of 8702 Blackberry.
Is this the front door right here?
Yes.
And this is 167. What are we seeing here?
It is a black backpack. It's located in the breezeway, just inside of the front door.
And Officer Cole, I'm going to have to go a little old school on Exhibit 166. Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
What is that a photograph of?
Placard number 2 is going to be that black, same black backpack.
And 168. What are we seeing here?
Placard number 2, photographing the contents inside of that black backpack.
And Exhibit 169. What are we seeing here?
A Smith & Wesson .40 caliber handgun.
And did that come from that black backpack that you marked with placard number 2?
Yes.
Excuse me, I'd have you please approach. And Exhibit 170. What are we seeing here?
That's going to be inside, well, a closet inside of the door, bedroom upstairs.
And were you directed to that particular bedroom by other officers?
Yes, I was.
And if we zoom in, have you put another placard out?
Yes, placard number 6.
And what is that indicating?
That's a black gun box in the closet.
Now this is Exhibit 171. Is this the black gun box from that closet?
Yes, it is.
And Exhibit 172. What are we seeing here?
Inside the contents inside that black gun box.
Was there a gun in there?
No, it wasn't.
Did you find a gun? Besides the .40 Smith & Wesson?
No.
And Exhibit 173. What are we seeing here?
That's gonna be upstairs in that same bedroom closet. Tacker number 3 and 4.
It'd be 4 and 5,
Well,
maybe?
4 and 5, I'm sorry, 4 and 5. 4 is gonna be that black and white jacket, and 5 is gonna be that black and it's bluish or greenish jacket.
And were you directed to those items by other officers involved in the investigation?
Yes, I was.
Now, did you actually collect some physical items?
Yes.
I'm going to hand you a package. Now, Officer Cole, are those items that you collected from 8702 Lathberry?
Yes.
And is one of those items what appears to be a bluish jacket, placard number 5?
Yes.
Did you open that package, and are those individually wrapped inside the package?
Let's see.
If you can open it up.
All right, it's not individually wrapped.
Okay, that's fine. Do you see this jacket that you've marked placard number 5?
Yes.
And you collected that day at 8702 Lathberry?
Yes, I did.
All right, ask that jacket be the next exhibit, Exhibit 174. So if you want to pull that jacket out and leave. And Judge, we'll have a clean bag for that momentarily. But if we could enter that as 174. And Your Honor, may Officer Cole show that to the jury?
Officer Cole, will you please show that to the jury?
And Officer Cole, I'm going to hand you one last item, see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that item?
Yes, I do.
And what is that?
This is the black gun box located in that upstairs bedroom closet.
All right, I would ask that that be the next exhibit, Exhibit 175. Now, Officer Cole, there are quite a few labels on the outside of that gun box. What does that indicate?
Different items inside of
And that label, does it say Stacy Road on it?
It does.
Is that correct?
No.
And just to be clear, where did you collect that gun box?
8072 Lapberry.
And that is what you photographed?
Yes.
And officer, would you take a look inside the gun box? The lockbox. And what's in that?
There's gun items and 2 magazines.
And what kind of magazines are those?
Both of those are 9mm magazines.
Hold those up. Thank you. Do the magazines indicate what brand they are?
Both are Glock magazines.
Thank you, officer. I'll pass the witness.
Approach. Please approach. One, but I'm being asked for a bio break. Could anyone use one? Deputy Johnson.
Excuse me, the
All right,
number?
so it's 3:14. Let's come back at 3:24. Hustle, hustle.
Watch your step.
Does anybody need any coffee or water? You do? See, I'm So let him go. Go ahead, Mr. Massey.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Mr. Cole. Let me pass you up what has previously been marked as Exhibit 176 from the house at Lastbury. Is that the one that you took a photo of,
Yes.
holding the wall? And Exhibit 177, if I may pass this forward, excuse me, 177, a lime bat, close-up of it. That was the one that's in the hall as you went, turn left from the door, right?
Yes.
And lastly, Exhibit 178, closer-up picture of that table, right?
Yes.
All right. I have this back. Thank you. Permission to publish, please?
Yes, sir.
All three?
All three at the same time? Yes.
No, there you go.
Individually is fine.
Do you remember which wall that hole was in?
Not well. Can I work my notes?
Sure. Is it downstairs?
Okay. Yes. Downstairs, north wall.
Okay. And next exhibit, 177. From that previous exhibit here, is that your understanding that someone punched the wall?
To my
You remember?
understanding.
Did you?
Objection calls for speculation.
That's fine.
It's the same.
Good problem. That's the lime, yellow baseball bat.
Yes.
That's exhibit 177. Yeah, I assume you don't know how they got there.
No.
You just came out to mark these from wherever you found pieces of evidence.
Yes.
And exhibit 178 is a closer view of the table. It's a black backpack, right?
Yes.
And baseball bat next to it.
Yes.
And inside that black backpack, when you got the contents out, what type of pistol was in there?
40 caliber handgun?
The Smith & Wesson,
Yes.
black and silver,
Yes.
40 cal.
Yes.
No other questions, John?
Can you redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You may step down. Look at us. We're like way ahead schedule. I said 10 to 4. We're 10 to 3:37. Get some rest. Leave your notes. Do not discuss. We are going to adjourn for the day. You worked hard today. You do not work tomorrow.
All rise.
See you on Monday.
Court stands adjourned until Monday morning, 9 o'clock. For trial. Now step this way. Leave your pens and passages in.
All right. I'll see you guys Monday, 9 o'clock. I'm sure somewhere. Wait, do I have anything on the docket?
Yes, there's 12.
Thank you.
Most of them are agreements.
We're 12 on the docket.